Yes, okay. Additional African Wano Engaruka Motorsports Arena atenda kwe omufuzi yenna ali wano Central Africa Challenge oyagala koza sentezo downloadinga wendi app from Pearl Bank atenga aba Pearl Bank beba sponsors ba omufuzi amanyidwa nga Jason Barrow
buli kimu olunaku olwaleero because there's no safety around here.
This is the only time we have.
All right, very good evening and welcome aboard to the Podium show like every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight, where we preview and review and live in the world of motorsport, local scene, African scene, as well as on the international. So on this 22nd day of June 2026. Only hoping and praying that everything has shifted away from the last time we did run this show. As usual, tugamba bakoze mfuna birungi tebaza mukama katonda. Tumusaba tuseko n'ebingi ebirakuba byote bigweze n'abachafunya obuzibuzibu beera si tumusaba temera kumpenda batufunye ku solutions so muko obuzibu obwo tulivinga obulamu obuli better. The Podium on FA TV ne ku 102.1 FAFAM every single Monday we do preview and review the live in the world of motorsport on, of course, FA TV under the FA Media Services. Yoso kwangu sanga no FA Complex plot 879 Albert Cook Road emengo izo kwangu yakulanga ne radio One TV surely bijja kubanga bikutambulira bulungi. Abaga kubanga mu streaming program eno as well as other subsequent programs ezibirako ku 102.1 FAFAM ne ku FA TV, also kosa the FA Media app which you can download from your Play Store oba mu App Store. Ejja kubanga so kubanga olaba FA TV no kubanga uliza FA FM wherever you are across the entire world using the FA Media app. Kale nze kesho manjiza program eno negatidwako Doktari banji yekazaako ndowooza ne bali mukalizaako ddala Crazy Doc yetera okulaba ku motoka abali wadala ngamba nti ku Etios tanalirabako but maaso eyo Dr. ajja kuba atuwulira is our guest for today. Of course everyone ajja kuba twegattako mu maaso eyo mu program enakola which happens to be the 22nd day of June 2026. I've had a pretty much good week and from the last time we did run the show last week to previewing this SMC Greater MASAKA rally the over the weekend, which started on Thursday with scrutineering. Friday, day one in MASAKA, and day two we are heading the SEMBABULE, concluding the prize giving wale wa honorable GODFREY ne Kaguta Sodu yasobola okubanga hosting the prize giving ceremony wali mu Maogola North constituency because he's the area MP yasobola okubanga achaza events. So that and more in the course of this program. We are going to reviewing how that event unfolded, stage times, nearly a sort of etambula in different categories: the two drive category, the Clubman Rally Championship category, as well as the National Rally Championship category. However, the two drive category, it is scoring a National Rally Championship category. Actually, rare nyo. Okusemoka two drive ngewangu the stage ku NRC. Net Crazy Doc. Obude wagezaako kukola lingalaga nti he wants to break that jinx. Waawo nti Sadati yakikolako mu PAL. Ebya 2016 emubeere nga ina muzalwanga gye yasobodde okuba nga asomera Duncan Mubiru aka Kikankane. Kale kasabe Dr. abeere nga wabuuzaako then oluvannyuma twengere mu maaso. Ojja kubanga Dr. Wanama babuuzaako tujagendako ku upcoming motorsport events. Tuzibayiseemuko so that you prepare your calendars and time ne resources mu budde. Events no overenga also kubanga ozibera. Dr. Pleasure hosting you and this is your first time on FA TV. So obuze kwa tulaba na abatuuliza.
Thank you so much, Kesh. Wenda abawuliriza n'abalaba FA TV, FA FM. Ndi musanyufu nnyo kuba nti nfunye omukisa leero okubeegattako studio wano ne Kesh and the team erinnya n'eddoboozi Dr. Godfrey NSEREKO, the Crazy Doc ennaku zino batwongeddeko n'erya Mr. Etios. So from Rally Team FONG RTF ye team yaffe gye tutambuliramu era nga it's a pleasure being here.
Okay, let's have a look at of your busy schedule. So, Kubango for the nature and our fresh from a very, very good performance in event the other day over the weekend. Kale, wotandika kone amawuli agata badde marungi agabotikidde the motorsport mu ggwanga was the demise of McAlvin, a very, very, very ardent motorsport fan. Uganda wano his demise ndowooza producer twadde ku kifaananyi ekyo. That's McAlvin. Yavudde mu bulamu bw'ensi eno on Saturday evening. Saturday evening. We were after the prize giving. We tried to come out because even revenge SEMBABULE, we didn't see the need to drive back to MASAKA. Twasawo kuyita Gomba. So nga tutandise kubo, that's when we got the news nti waliwo emotoka Pajero Prado TX bafunye accident, involved in an accident. Ate mulimu abantu bambadde amasaati ga International University of East Africa rally team.
Yes.
So what with that communication, I think yajja, so we drove up to the tukawo ku scene. Tuba tugenda, I think alwine natuyitako. So tukawo ku scene. Very unfortunately, twasangawo the body of Mark. Motoka yonnange teri mu shape. Then we were told the CEOs, in fact, abasooka tuwa ku scene was the assistant CRO. Semanda Eddie, bebatukonze balina Isaac Lumu. That's in fact he communicating Alvin has passed on. The rest are rushes mu ddwaliro. So that's the unfortunate demise. Because I think the body was taken to Gombe Hospital. Then finally Rajileta Kampala. The rest were bafunya the nearby wayinza okubajjanjaba, then taken to Gombe, then finally brought to Kampala. Yeah, Alvin kyemujjukirako mu lwali eno, he was very service yalwi wali ewa Dr. Kalebe badde bagitadde SEMBABULE yabadde almost twagirinaanye. So he was almost, whenever you come back to service, because of the performance, I think, of the Kang, I was very, very happy. Even then, we tried to get mu convoy, tugende wa Sodo. Yeah, immediately, I think he must, doctor, immediately, our 10-year refuel.
Yes.
Or embarkment, I almost was waving to every driver, I think. Literally was almost saying goodbye to all of us. But doctor, very, very bad news.
Yeah, very heartbreaking.
Alvin bamuzise leero ebbunga. I happen to have been there to commiserate with the family. Of course, I've seen the entire motorsport there. Nga bazze okuziika a very, very passionate rally fan. I don't know if you have memories with Mark.
Yeah, I think for me it was the second time I'd interfaced with him. Gatutuse wa jawabadde prize giving wa Honorable Sodo. So nabadde awo nga nakava mu motoka najja naga ne motoka yani, this is the Etios yani, where is the doctor? Kati nenzija nentula ku bonnet went nangamba, are you the one or you masquerade? Netusekamu awo. So olwamaze nangamba, thank you so much. Etios no etandise okujjayo omutino gwa 2-wheel drive biki naffe mutulowoozezaako, you know. So we actually spent about 10-15 minutes together. I think there's another media group that came to try to pick an interview from me. So as we're talking, Nina Agamba, I also want to ask Doctor some questions. So he was actually also interviewing me. Yeah, so for me the memory of him was so fresh. Era kusin nange natuukawo ndowooza about an hour nga kimaze okubeerawo nga omulambo gukyaliwo nga ne motoka ekyaliwo. So ntugezaako okuyamba ku coordinating okulaba how the might could be taken away and also okulaba nti bali bafuna ku extra care bambi. So abantu ba motorsport, they are really there. I think it was a very good sign. Era beebale nnyo bonna abasobola okudduukira in one or another, trying to help, trying to call, trying to do this. Yeah, I think it was a very good gesture right from the start. Naye ng'omukulu oyo he was really on a high. Ndoze era yali atusibula nga bw'ogambye kubanga that whole Saturday he was all over. Even mu service park yajjako awo yali ayina abaana abavubuka byatambulanga nabo, some ladies and guys. So he was really a very it's sad but that is life.
Okay, we can only pray to the Almighty God that He does grant Mark Alvin Stokes a very eternal resting peace. He does comfort the family. And the entire motorsporting fraternity. The demise, it keeps. It's always, the memories are fresh because friends, I think from the time we last talked to him, I remember in fact they are damn hooting and no hooting it for the prize giving. I tell you, we had a long chat now because there was no, after the ride there was no transport within the road. Was sold.
Yes.
So Baliba Petro Sabaso say they went. So first we had to wait for someone to lead the for them. I think they knew the road because what of I don't know banga service then no go straight. So we followed them. But after prize giving, that's when you had Mark has passed on. Okay, like I said, you only pray to the Almighty God that He does grant Mark Alvin eternal resting peace, comfort the family, and as well as the entire motorsporting fraternity. What even their side, what went Tata Mark, Yerako driving anga Tata Wasanali senior in those days when Asanali senior was competing. So that's why he was part of that team. Very passionate about motorsport. Kale, moving on from that, producer so to work with the upcoming motorsport events so that you guys can get to know the events is going to run as can you plan accordingly your time and schedules. So to calendar motorcycling, then at where so say rally, event at Dako national rally championship. You're on card from the 24th, from the 24th to 25th of July 2026. That's event organized by Eastern Motor Club. Ndabakija kubera Soroti, stroke Katakwi. Round 1 Yalimbara organized by MPU. Round 1 Yalimbara organized by MPU and one by Asanali ne Musansoboga. Round 2 Yalimbara organized by FMU, one by of course current party on Tausif Khan. National run by Randip Singh ne Enokli Olinga. Two drive Mupali Wangura Mukaro ne Diana Nagawa. Round 3 abadde MASAKA organized by Southern Motor Club. Yaraniza from the 19th to 20th of June 2026. It was in Greater MASAKA. Round 4 Erikatakwi 24th, 25th of July. So, Doctor, I think you have around 3 weeks, a month or so, the next event. Soroti and Katakwi. Round 5, Jakuba organized by Uganda Motor Club, 4th to 6th of September. The end was a Waliwo gap. There's a month or so, because a lot of August Waliwo event. So you have 1 month and around a week to the next event after Katakwi, Soroti Katakwi. Round 7 will be organized by Central Motor Club from the 9th to 10th of October. That's the Independence Week. Yakuba Guru. Last week, no, even last season we are. Round 7 organized by UMOSPOC. Running from the 9th to 11th of November. Jakubera Hoima, that's in Bunyoro. Round 8, Jagaro Championship this year will be organized by Mozak. Running from the 10th to 13th of December, Central Region. So you plan your calendars.
It's still a long haul. Olaba nti omwaka botunulia kalenda ya ku National Rally Championship. Kalenda ya tujituuse wakati we are past June agenda kugwa. Kuna in terms of events olaba nti egundi eziddako events eziddako 5 tuzigenda kuba packed within the next 6 months. So ndoza gwa munana gwokka gwe tugenda okubaamu ne breather ate ng'olaba nti tugenda kumaliriza soroti nga July yaggwako ayotandike tuddeko NRC 5 nga September atandika, so basically buli mwezi ndoza tugenda kuba ne event. It's going to be very hectic.
What do they call it events?
So my take is the calendar is heavy. That is one. That is one. But also it means that consistency has to be very, very key. Omuntu anabanga anawangula championship. Kubanga singa ogenda mu event n'oyonoona emmotoka nga repair yeetaaga emyezi ebiri oba olina okutumya ekyuma oba South Africa oba Poland waliwo ababitumya UK nga kigenda okuodaringa okukifuna weetaaga emyezi ebiri kiba kitegeeza nti you're going to miss an event. So oyinza okusanga you're going to fall off the league table, if I can use that. Off the table.
Okay, then producer also do a calendar ya motorcycling. The next round of the National Motorcycling Championship. Round 6, from the 10th to 12th of July, organized by Enduro, MASAKA, Mitiana. Then waliyo Motocross of African Nations, hosted by Namibia from the 27th to 30th of August 2026. Okay, we go in for a short commercial break. What come out? Of course, there's an upcoming event with the Darasi Rally Acropolis Greece, which is upon us this weekend. We'll definitely go through that. And then, of course, we can go to review the National Rally Championship Round 3. They were organized by Southern Motor Club. We had the Greater MASAKA, that is MASAKA and SEMBABULE, which was won by the crew of Asanari and Musa and Subuga. Two Drive was won by Crazy Doc Tuinawano and JB Sikat Komeo. All right, we'll be back from that short commercial break. It's the Podium to work every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight, where we preview and review in the world of motorsport. This 22nd day of June 2026. We started on a low note with the demise of Mark Alvin Stokes, who did pass on after the SMC Greater MASAKA Rally 2026. We pray to the Almighty God that it does comfort the family and the entire motorsporting fraternity. Kale, prior to that break, now actually Domgenyo for Nako Rally, Dr. Crazy Doc, Dr. NSEREKO, Godfrey, co-driving, John Bosco Musi, we've hosted JB here. And was JB Agamambu, Okomo Musheno, Etios, Marakuba Yoproto, over R5 Union Salam Mas, part of Africa, the Charlie War. When the event is deo, so Jora JB knows that the Tumise Kuseti, which is not to go, producer Young away from your man. Okay, Doctor, Omonto and Yagan, given the fact it's your first time on set, maybe people seeing you on FUFA TV would really want to know who is Dr. NSEREKO in motorsport.
Thank you so much. Godfrey NSEREKO, Dr. NSEREKO. Ndoza ngenda mu myaka ngenda kuweza ne myaka 17 since I started the active competition in motorsport. I joined motorsport in 2017, first as a co-driver. Na co-driving omwaka gwa 2017, nafuna chance Graham Nagasha nantuza mu N8, Subaru N8. Nemusomera ku notes awo nali nakayiga awo ngenze mu academy, co-drivers academy, nganjiza okusoma ku notes zi max, medium, slow, hairpin right, hairpin left. So when nafuna omukisa ogwo ndoze rally yange yasooka bwe mbanzijukira bulungi, rally yange yasooka yali ya Hoima Rally 2017. Tugenda musajja ne musomera naavuga emmotoka n'agikubya yingini. Agikubya yingini ngamba kitegeeza bino ebintu bisoboka. kubanga twagikubira na ku transport nga tugenda ebuseruka waliwo ka section kalinga ka Finland eyo. So basically that was my introduction to the cockpit competitively. Ne tuddamu awo ne tuvuga ffenna ndowooza yali Carnival eya KCCA yabeeranga ne naggulu. Kati that is the time ndowooza nasooka okufuna ku kikopo. Twali mu CRC ebiseera ebyo yali mu CRC. Tuwangula twali bakusatu mu eyo CRC event eyo mu CRC twali bakusatu. Ne nfuna my first trophy. Naye ndowooza nga bwe bagamba nti omuntu oba olina kyoyagala ekinyegenyege kyali kya steering. Wanzijukira ne bwe nagenda ogwo omwaka bwe nagenda e Kenya okugula rally attires. Bwe bandaga ebintu ebyokugula kuba Boldi namunyonyola nti nze ndi co-driver. Ngula race suit, inners, biki. Olama ne mugamba njagala ne gloves. Nangamba oyagala z'aba co-driver zino ennyimpi zino nga bufinga zino zababa babusalanga bwa half. Oyagala ezo bayagala ziri ez'aba driver. Ne muganja z'aba driver. Era bansekera nangamba but you'll never use these ones. Never guy, you never know. So later that year, in 2017, nenfuna chance ne tufuna motoka yaffe yasooka ya Toyota Run X. Era emmotoka eyo ya byafaayo nnyo kubanga it's a championship winning car. Twagifuna ndowooza mu November awo ne tugenda ebusi yali Festino Boxing Day sprint. Ku Festino kati jjukira nabadde co-driver naye nga naakayingira kati nkyuse nzize ku moto gwa driver siyise mu autocross. Era ndowooza nze omu ku abo baafuna omukisa olw'okuba nti natuula mu co-driver seat. That time ndowooza amateeka tegaali very stringent. Nze omu ku baafuna chance nti basing on my performance as a co-driver banzikiriza nengenda straight to the CRC nga siyise mu autocross. So nze saavugako autocross nemu. So 2018 tutandika omwaka ndowooza rally yasooka nagivuga na muzalwanga nga tugenda mu CRC. Rally yasooka kyenjijjukirako kyali kimu. Waliwo abakulu abangamba nti zino shock bw'oziteeka mu Ranex ejja kubuuka ng'ekizungirize. Ne ngamba bwe bityo bwe biba. Ne tuziteekamu awo ne tuzitesitingamu awo emulago nga tetunnagenda mbalala. Ne mpulira nga kituufu bizijja kukola. Twagenda mu section yasooka ndowooza baba bajja badushoroza. Twali tuyingira biharwe nga tufulumira eri mu maaso. Twagenda okufuluma section nga siina shoko n'emu ennamu. Bill Stein. Nga zonna nzikubye. Gali mpitawa. Era bwe twagiza mu service ne tuzamba eshoko bye naguliramu Bill Stein. Tusobola okukola ki okumalako eyo rally era mu CRC fa abasinga eyo event. Long story short ogwo omwaka ne mpangula CRC championship. Mu event eyaddako awo nakwatagana ne JB Musi. Era since then ndowooza tubadde ffenna ebbanga lyonna.
So why the name Galimpitawa of all names?
Erinnya Galimpitawa it doesn't have a history per se. But at the time when I joined motorsport, nali nkola ne ekimu ku bitongole ebyali promoting reproductive health. So nga ate ebiseera bye nakolanga nnyo nayambanga nnyo teams z'ekitongole okuactivatinga. So for me it was more of a health message, a reproductive health message okugamba okujjukiza abantu nti your health your health is important, your life is important. Era abajjukira ndowooza mu rally ezo ezasooka naleetanga nnyo katoni. Katoni za Bugali mpitawa zabeerangawo ku scrutineering nga bazigabira bwereere. Kubanga ebiseera ebyo nayogeranga nnyo n'ekitongole mwe nakolanga nga mbagamba waayi ngenda mu rally naye mumpaddeyo kaki. Tebansponsoringa directly mu rally naye bampanga Bugali mpitawa.
Sponsorship in kind.
Yes. So nengamba, you know what, I think this is also good for the sport. So erinnya nenditeekako emabega. Ate nerikwatirayo. Yes,
Then the crazy dog, is it because of the profession you're in?
Yes. So
how do you correlate it in Chiza mu Luganda? Dr. Mo.
Ndowooza katugambe dokita omusirusiru.
Omulalu. Crazy is
omulalu
mad.
Omulalu is kati jebi madman. Yes. So actually ekyo kyatandikira ku mulimu ekyamazima, kyatandikira ku Ministry of Health. Kati bwe nagenda participating mu rallies kati ng'oluusi abantu bansanga mu office ng'olwedde baali bamumanyi naye nga bagamba this is the crazy doctor. We saw him. So ngabamba but how do you do it? Alabambuza, how do you balance your professional work with the sport? Because many people believe and think that motorsport is like a full-time sport, it's professional. I think they equate it to the Formula 1s, the WRCs. Yeah, the understanding into fetuchali amateur level in Uganda in terms of how we run the sport, those are so widely known. So that's how the crazy doctor name, the crazy doc came up, and I think it has become a household name as well.
Yeah,
over
crazy.
the years. Yes.
Yeah, ni now I know. Obi wandoza Moses Magero mwanje. Kulakola ko KCC.
Yes, KCC.
Agambe is my Obi from SMAC. Era wanonyaba Obi wandoza Magero. There you go. Okay, then doctor, from the Runex, you didn't, okay, of course, for winning the CRC in the Runex, then no jam with the tool drive champion, what you call the national championship, but of course competing at the same time the tool drive category. That car didn't, I think, perform as per your expectations, right? That's when you, I don't know, what kind of memories do you have in that car, in that class?
The two-wheel drive or the CRC?
No, the two-wheel drive.
So maybe before I go to the two-wheel drive. So that whole year, Runex yatukolera ebyamagero kubanga it was our first year in the competition. Mu CRC category that year twalimu emmotoka 3 ezewandiisa ezali mu CRC. Mwalimu Toyota Runex ya two-wheel drive abamu bagiyita na Alex. Mwalimu Mitsubishi Evo 9 eya Innocent Bwamiki. Mwalimu ne Subaru N12 eya BK Gita Kalenge. So beba basajja benali mvuganya nabo mu CRC.
Eri na aspirated ezabwe ziri
ezabe nga za tabo shoko nzungu fetulina bine bya yero. But somehow after the Mbarara win ndoza twafuna nnyo a lot of courage ne tukkiriza tukisoboka ne tugenda mu rally ezaddaka emmotoka ne tukwatako omulire Jinja. So twagenda okutuuka mu ebiseera byalinga tulina 7 events. Twagenda okutuuka mu event y'omusanvu ehoima ng'olwedde tumaze okusiiringa championship. So ne tufuuka ba champions in our first year of competition. Kati ogwo omuliro gwonna gw'oba olina ogamba ne bano mbasobola kati nyingira mu two.
So you're going to compete in the same class?
Yes.
Nga balina almost muli ku level ye.
Balenge emmotoka zifaanagana kati nga nyingira mu class y'aba two wheel. Era bampa good welcome first event Mbarara ne tugirya mu two wheel drive. Ezaddako baaba tutandika okuloza ku bigo. Ndowooza ne ka pressure nako kaali kangi on our side. So containing that pressure twalina experience eyo ne paka kati kubanga nze sivugangako motoka mu 4-wheel drive ya 4-wheel drive mu competition badde nga mu 2-wheel drive ne paka kati noza from our championship in 2018 jetwawangula mu CRC 2-wheel drive tetuwangula for championship. The closest we have got it was second position. That is the 2020-2021 our second to Pasua, and then 2022 were third. I think Oscar Yajiria nzijukira bulungi, then Pasua came second, then etudda third. So kati along the wow 2019 waliyo WRC Candidature Kenya nga Safari Rally ya WRC egenda kudda ku kalenda yensi yonna. Tugamba lwaki tetugenda nga tukwata ka Ranex Cafe nga tukapimpinga nga tukatikka nga tugende Kenya. Era ndowooza mu drivers cruiser ali mukaaga ezakiikirira Uganda mu WRC Candidature naffe era twalimu fa abaali abatuwiru ffekka. Era naawe abantu ne bongera otumanya ne bamanya nti tuwiru gye ziri ate n'abasobola okugulinnyako omuliro ki gye bali. Katuyingira awo towards end of COVID era eno rally eno eyakaggwa eno y'Essembabule Masaka ndowooza kunze it was a jinx breaker. Kyentegeeza nti nze sivugangako rally Essembabule ne mmalako guno gwe gwasoose. So tuba tulindooza mu 2020-2021 awo tuba tutandika gundi njagala kulaunchinga motoka yajiwa kali Ranex bangezaako giraunchinga nekuba gearbox ku start wennyini. So with that frustration nasooka ne mpanika gearbox ne mpanika Ranex. Kati of course nga abantu bakuwa amagezi kati olaba Subaru z'amaanyi zikola ki kati nange nangula Subaru ya 4-wheel drive nanjiraawa ngifuula ya 2-wheel drive nanjijjamu difu emabega propeera byonna nga mbijjamu nga nteekamu gearbox ya nasooka nagivuga na gearbox ya 4-wheel naye kati wano propeera weeyingirira mu gearbox nga nawe tulaayeewo nga tuzibyewo tuvuga motoka eyo teyawangulako rally n'emu. Naye ate yabeeranga nnyo ku podium yamalangako kyekyansanyusa. So natuuka ekiseera ate nayo nendabanga engeri gye ndi naturally competitive and ambitious nga ndaba ekyokuba nti mbeerawo ku podium naye nga mbeera wakubiri mbeera wakusatu ebiganye n'obeera mu kyokutaano nga ndaba kwe kuddayo ku Ranex. Nenzijjayo ku Ranex ne tuddamu awo ne tugezaagezaako. So my turning point nagulanga nnyo ebintu nga bw'ogamba kati motoka yange ojjongerako ngenda kukola ki ngenda kugula shoko ngenze nagulako shoko enzungu abamu banfera Ugandans ne banferako ku internet ne bandagala yiga nga ziyimiridde ziti ndisobola otuula mu Subaru nempeereza euros website ne closinga nga sente zimaze okureflecting eri kwegamba all those are experiences etuyiseemu. Naye omwaka oguwedde tutandika Mbarara. Wali Mbarara?
Yeah, Mbarara was the first event.
Yes.
Which was won by Chirumira.
Yes.
Ne Monica Birino.
Yes. And I think that if I'm not mistaken, Okube yali Kavuma.
Haji Amel Kavuma.
Haji Kavuma, yes.
Then Mansour yali wakusat.
So rally eyo ntuuka nzize n'ebishooko byange biproflex ebikadde biri mu Ranex nange ngamba guno omwaka njagala championship. Kati the previous year nali nyina proflex nga nnungi mu gundi ng'ate ekkubo lyeyo waliwo ekkubo ly'Embarara eryo eriwanvu eryo nene ku luno ndowooza twalivugamu.
That is Kyamgula Nchaibega.
Akyapa. Those are chapa erigukira awo around sanga awo. Ekkubo eryo the previous year yali libi nnyo kati nasanga Haji Kavuma mu kkubo mu stage ate nga yali mu 4-wheel. Ndijukira nga yali mu 4-wheel nini musanga mu stage ne muyisa na era n'agamba naye basajja mmwe nga mudduka n'atunuulya shock n'agamba nange nja zifuna kati last year nga tuddanga ataddemu shock nzungu Haji Kavuma yatwoza nze kanjogere ku lwange yanjoza
embarara aina jump gye yakuba ya training enyo mulali.
He was really fabulous. So it got me thinking ngamba I need to get back to the drawing board kubanga byonna nali because with regard to trying to upgrade a locally prepared car. Shoko simanyi bu computer buno simanyi bwabuyita buchipu tubutaddeko amaloboozi tugafuusiza mu motoka zikuba amasasi byonna nga tubikoze eki nga tubikoze naye nga waliwo kye nali mpulira nti kyali kibulamu ki munze ng'omuntu ate nga I felt I could still do more in the two-wheel drive. So mu kugezaako okunoonyereza nengwa ku motoka eyo Toyota Etios. Naye engeri gye baali bandagirako obwereere ku online abanferako engamba nja kwesitukira. So nenfuna chance nengetinga in touch n'omukulu yali nanyini motoka netukkirira kiye South Africa motoka nengendo omuzungu oyo nemulaba netunyumyamu nanvugamu yanvuga mu kamotoka nempulira nga ekyenda kyesise naye nga bulijjo nange bulijjo abalala mbavuga nga ndaba nziruka naye bwe natula mu kamotoka I was impressed not only by his driving style naye by the power of the car. It didn't feel like a two-wheel drive car. So ningamba no, I have to break the bank kulabenga kana akamotoka osanga kanatuwa kusanyu.
Twali wano nekyembe ndowooza tail end of last year. We had for Christmas. In fact, nemwene right namulabeyo ko.
Yes, yabadde.
Natwa ayagala to let the cat out of the box. But byanyonyola twamusuna. In fact, we were seated here. Twamusuna. Finally, he didn't say the name, but yagamba nti there's a car that is coming in Uganda two-wheel drive, and you guys should watch out for it because for him is an experience. South Africa, those are the cars the Bavuga. The South Africa, the two-wheel drive class is so much competitive because for them they see the four-wheel drive cars as very expensive. But that was the S2000, but the cost of maintenance. We were even in Safari one and we met Quinton Mitchell. Quinton Mitchell, he drive another N14, which Mike Mukula Jr. has now. In fact, I am stage Tata Quinton Mitchell natulaga financial 14 ngebuka. When I jumped the walk bang does Mike drive this car? Does it take it that high? Of course, we laugh. He does it. The cost of maintaining an S2000, it's night and day. It's an arm and a leg. Katichovolanga na emo kati ya teyajira nyo. South Africa bali bazina tezagenda nnyo wala. Kati ne badda with that trend of the Etios, those R2s. The R2s, because I think in terms of cost maintenance, it's a bit friendly.
Yes, so that is how the Etios comes to Uganda. Era when nali South Africa ngomukulu oyo maze mulaba nakwatagana nnyo ne bwana Chembe. Yes, I think he's a very good guy. I can say he's a trustworthy guy. Kubanga nze bwe namaliriza ebya South Africa byonna maliriza n'omukulu oli ebisigadde n'engamba bwana Chembe ne tutuula ne mugamba saba kunnyamba emmotoka eno etuuke Kampala. Era nali ndi awo ale this year ng'agituusizza with each and every spare, everything that he had received. So it was really a very good experience. But of course, nze nkyogera nnyo saawa zino nti emmotoka eyo siwooza nti naagikutteko ne 5% ku byesobola okukola ge mazima. Era for us every rally there's going to be improvement. Ekirungi nti yatulagako mu PAL bw'olaba akantu akatusuula tetwali tetubama really, but I think nze nali nkooye interpretation ya note yange nebeera ndala nenkatinga very simple like this ogenda olaba emotoka rolling, so it was a very big lesson. Yeah, and but that's where we are, and I think we're in a good trajectory.
Okay, yeah, he's in a good trajectory. Paulo Vafe watamusanga mu stage, I think yali Kaguta. Yeah, ngatunudde mu bwati.
Yes.
All right, we're going for a short commercial break. Get back with more of your motorsporting stories. All right, we'll go from that short commercial break. It's a Podium every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight, where we preview and review anything in the world of motorsport. Joined by Dr. NSEREKO, crazy dog, previously driving Galim Kitawa. Someone was asking up for sale. But now we're going to yafunye pia. Ita chaja genda kuja ne sente zona za kuwa zokwata lero nsawuza kutana matulizi.
Ipita wasi yasoko kutambula. Yaso yenda okiriyalinga house nga yona kuleta.
Kwa nini ndio kwambia. Macho yenya yaji tani sana kuita. Yale jamaa mu break. Etios chaga pronunciation chaga ya ina yajiita etios mu Luganda ayiwe erinnya
abatulaba mu Naku Fufa TV n'abatuliza kwa no 2.1 Fufa FM sanyu gerere tufisawa academy tujja wano kupeuza Fufa Media Services kubana mwe batogera ku muzane wetusinga okwagala bibadde binkutte mu leero ne maze nendipira ne basanga mwe bali kubeera ko mwe nabawuliza n'abatulaba tweyanza nnyonnyonyo nyongera okwebaza mwe nabateeka mucyo muteekamu abamuli ku live channels zaffe tukozesa data gumuteekako mwenna kubanga tumutulaba sifa abasinga okumanya by'emmotoka z'empaka naye mwewayo obudde ne mutuwuliriza ate ne mutegeera naye bye tubagamba sooka okwebaza wasojozayo zaabafunye ebirungi mujje tukubya amabega naye ate era tunakolera wamu nammwe abafunye ebizibu motorsport twafunye ekikangabwa weekend twamaliriza event yaffe twaviddwako omuwagizi abadde ow'amaanyi wa UEA aba Sanaloi team omwami Mark Alvin Stokes yatuvudde ku maaso batukomawo okuva mu event ye Sembabule kama omugenzi amulamuze kisa ozaliro bakumanzikiddwa azikidwa lero kama amulamuze kisa.
Okay, we also pay tribute to Alvin at the beginning of okay. Yeah, Dr. Twadeku biography, very, very interesting and touching one, talking about his experience in terms of upgrading from Run X, from
GC8. Bagita GC8 nayo. Yali 2-wheel for
yali 4-wheel ne tulijufula 2-wheel.
Nemujituga.
Yeah, so Eric, memories of the doctor. Mwabye
azogere
naye nsinga okujjukira yabadde yakasembayo mu stage yange yakaguta yaguta kuva ku start awo tugamba itiyosi ddala itiyosi
naye teyavuga
itiyosi ngeri itiyosi dakika bbiri
yenye mansuji agiyita itiyosi
nefuna akasimu okuva ewa jebbi
avuga
akubako nga mati stage tujibulokins
nange no yankubira nali ku start nengamba waye oli mukundabula era namugamba ondabula ki nagamba tubikoze
olaba wano mukona ali box 3 afe twakimaliriza dda era bawoninga abo nti akaswa kakuze oba akoze notice nga tekaliwo akaswa kalabika kakuze nenga ndete breakdown yebajjewo tusobola ogiza wabbali naye sooka ogira ova tabagira batambula namaliza rani onateta breakdown naye tujjayo member yonkyagirina refreshing.
Doctor, what's the name of this car?
The current car, it's called the Toyota Etios.
Okay, ngamba the genetically the name.
The genetic name of the car.
What wali wano? What I bagita? There's a name called, I think Walipa them something.
Walipa them.
Walipa. That's the Walipa. Then the people have different names. They are called Nemo, and they have reasons behind. As the car being baptized in local name.
No, I think Etios has been good enough. Kubanga.
Why you say Etios?
Era wetwali ebunja komu autocross. Wala baga Nemo tukerio gali tuzibwa ne baga just say Etios. Liezizo. Etios.
Liezizo. Yes. Jebyanga embo Uganda bagita eat yours. Okay, Kale, into our review of the round 3 of the national producer calendar earlier on. We've done so far 3 rounds of the 8, so far 5 to go, despite the fact that we have completing the half a year. So in the next 6 months, you have to do 5 events. Only for telling you, you have an event every month and every 4 weeks. But into the review of the round 3 National Rally Championship organized by Southern Motor Club, the other Greater Masaka. Day 1 was in Masaka. Day 2, Yali SEMBABULE. But one clerk of the coast did Semako last 2 weeks. Tutam country list, there was 37, but because of the Kaloku Vam, it's 36. And that's how the event. Of course, everyone had to come into the itinerary and everything. And basically, so it's called an overview. Aaron, your overview of the event in terms of levels of organization and the flow of the event. Mtendo kujane mtu bragging about event yabadembu bo minutes simanya yabade this short of the itinerary or ahead of the itinerary or short of the itinerary. But the SMC events issues abadenji and the event because the first car came out of service, came out of the park farm. Ideally it was no park farm out because there was no overnight park farm on Friday.
Park me out.
Park farm out.
Start park farm.
TC0. Yanatambula 9 sawa satu. Yatandika yafuluma 9:30. So that there was a delay of already 30 minutes. But nevertheless, they did try and we did even the super special stage.
Yeah. Generally, ebirala tosobola kubitunulako nnyo. Of course, okutunulako technicalities ezibaawo. Naye kiba kirungi nti rally ya runninze neggwa. Those are the only hiccup yabadde yakasaza mu run ey'okubiri.
Yeah,
super special stage. And those are kijoke kitabutuukiza ate nakyo nga okizaako emabega nti we delayed a bit ku that 30 minutes delay at the beginning of the leg. Nakyo oyinza okwesanga nga kyakozingako ku issues ez'okutafuta kubanga if you had gained 1 hour morning time right, so we had a bulungi nnyo okurunninga super special stage ey'okubiri naye kyaganye, so we had to go do away with it. Generally rally day 2 yalambula bulungi, very competitive stages. Those abavuzi kansubire bazinyumiddwa nasobola ziyitamu zonna kubanga nasobola okuba mu route opener ya 00. So buli kye baalabye nakirabye endowooza apart from nzo okuba ebimu bye baasanze nga nze maze okuvaamu byadde bingiko ne jampu ozimu nazo experiencinga so nabadde ddala ku kituufu. So naye bagezezaako kurunninga event eno okulaba nga tetwabadde tutufuna kibadde incident free. Kubya safety na accidents.
Given the nature of the roads,
even the nature, yeah, we have very quick stages. Basobola polling off ekintu ekyo nekirala nti tukuna events nyingi ne tumaliriza event nyine obulawo ebikopo ebigabirwa oluusi. Ne time Southern Motor Club ate nga doza culture yayo nnungi nnyo etera okugaba ebikopo ebirungi otetera bitekawo mu budde. So and that usually concludes the event. When customer mugabe ebirabo usually event etwaliddwa okuba nti ewedde nzoka mu reviews nezo zijja luvannyuma ekikopo babirale betambudde. So that's a very good rally kutalira wano.
Doctor, from your side as a team.
Yeah, rally, I think as a team, And I think I might be biased kuba the treasurer of Southern Motor Club. Yes. So club yange yategese. But looking at it from a competitor, as a competitor, rally eno yatuwadde akasavu kanyama kalungi. Kwegamba nti kati kankugereze oyinza okugenda mu bikajjo ne bakutwala mu ka section nga mu butuufu bw'obanga giyayo bbiri teyingira oba owedde naye eno lwali kwegamba yabadde ekuwa nti waliwo olina okuba nga olina oconcentratinga waliwo olina okuba nga olina kunyweza mmotoka kati in terms of exhibiting your technique ndowooza yabadde nnungi nnyo. Yes ate n'ekirala mwayogedde ku kya time time management yo ndowooza yabuzeemu generally era ndowooza kati nze nja kwogera we had too many rests especially around the regroup nga bagamba regroup sijja gamba nti zabadde nnyingi as a deterrent nti wayadde disadvantage naye twesanze nga ojja omanyi ogenda mu service waliwo regroup ne bakuholdinga for 1 hour kati fe ababa bakedde nga omanyi nti you're going to push aye ne basooka ne bakusumagizaamu awo katono dakiika 3 olumala ne bakuta n'ogenda mu service ate n'ogenda oluusi osanzeyo nako kaddire wali ku start of the section. So the time management bit I think would have done better naye era bw'okitunuulira it also made sense kuba kati for example day 2 twali tulina section ezimu nga gye zikoma gamba zigatta FF kati nga kitegeeza nti eno section esooka inosooka neggwayo yonna before releasing the other cars kitegeera kati ekyo kyabadde ndowooza nga kitegeerekeka maybe that's why those delays were there naye nga ate bwera bw'okitunuulira generally nze kyansanyudde nti section tezaali nyingi waliwo abategesa abakola section mu butuufu ne weesanga nga ogenda kukola reki jjukira ne oba okoze pass 2 pass 1 pass 2 eyokubiri yakwetegereza bye muwandiisi ne bakuwa section 7 6 oba okitegeera kati ate nga zeesudde kati ogenda okwesanga nga ennaku 2 ze bakwadde eza reki ate kuliko ne scrutineering nga mutuufu oba tomalaako naye zino the connectivity between the sections yabadde eri almost predictable kuba kati fe twasobola okuyita mu sections ezo zonna mu lunaku lumu kitegeera ate nga tuli comfortable with what we had done, so that was also positive.
Okay, Aaron, sijja kubuuza Dr. sijja kubuuza driver wa weekend. He must have been himself. Crew ya weekend?
Yeah. Nza n'okugipaaka eyo.
Crew ya weekend?
Crew of the weekend was the crew of car number 100. Jonas Matayo Kansime ne Ronald Bukenya.
Wolo kwandi wano? Wolo kwandi wano? Mumboliza crew ya weekend? Izo kumpamba. Amanyi ngenda mu mute.
Not necessarily lwakuba oli wano.
Anyway, bulijjo kyogeranga ibe.
Era bw'oba okoze obubi era nkugamba nti tolina woolabikira. Mutuufu ku weekend
I agree with him to an extent. Apart from my crew. I think Jonas and Kesh baatulagiddeko bwereere.
Era ndowooza kati konsirano gyali musanyufu anti wabwekizono ratings. Emmotoka enomoka esobola okujja nerwana n'obukere ne pound for pound.
Yeah, give or take. Once in a while it shouldn't be sikyabuli. Nakati wobuddako essaawa eno it will be a different story altogether. But okay, as we get into the stage times, Dr. Jatuwa, the approach to the event. For us, Aaron, we started the rally on a high note, posting the third best time in 2 stages. There's a screenshot which we took olanga nti outstanding nti yakulaga bazzukulu nti eno stage lwaleero twakulemberako stages n'ebbiri oyitajja kubuuza balabala ali ne gulu gasimulaba nga tebaaliwo abaaliwo but even day one second of course Duncan yafuna issues of delaying into service after the super special stage.
Now losing 1 minute
50 seconds. Yeah, so we inherited the second position. But of course, Duncan yandibadde wow. Ari, very good performance from him. Then of course, the two just coming to maintain that position. The time of Ari was a bit challenging, despite the fact that maybe it could have been our weekend. It was a bit tambulya risk. Ari saw at 29 seconds. It would have been a high risk. Ogezako kunonya ali mwobo budde. So what we did, go through the stage. Byana tukuba 33 km stage. Dr. Nalabye Bamansuno bakubye mu stage. We'll talk about that in the course. Then the next two stages, the 12 and the 20 km, Dr. Jaga Mbiabade gata FF ne 33. Yeah, just go through. Tagazo kuja power stage. Ngali atukuba a minute and 16. Of course, imagine you get the conyo stage kilometer 20 because that was 47 seconds with the issues with Raina, but of course, credit to him. He won that stage, by the way. I think that is the only stage he won on Saturday. Yeah. Then we come into the power stage. Lumada yali 2 minutes behind us. Kataza yali mu fourth, yali 2 minutes and 47 seconds behind us. Adding at 1 minute and 16. So definitely second position was home and dry. Just sit and we used to try to look for the points, but don't commit so much. Because at the end of the day, if you commit, ononya point ye mukwalu momo mukubye ogena kuba funa maybe mwenda afune munana oba ufune 10 afune mwenda 1 point is not worth a second position. So we went through at Duncan Ajina Wangula stage 6:36 out is 7:10 then it was 7:14 Tuva Masaka with 45 plus 8 is 53
points.
That
very
was
crucial 53 points.
Yeah, to us and Nigamba Masaka wanyo wao wabude kaka atunda mabega
Barafula soroti kati
Kampala twazunde Kampala but that was
na yandi boiro Masaka otula soroti ero boli mu Kampala.
Yeah, doctor, the event from you said as a team.
Yeah, so from us as a team tulina bingi byetu ngana nabagambe nti we are on a trajectory. Kati we twagenda ebunja kutwali tugenze ku testinga motoka motocross. Enkuba ne tukola bubi ne tonnya the whole day. Kati byonna okuga twatestinga silipare surface. Kati twafuna real gravel. Katujja mu pal ne tugezaako twali tuwandise notes. When I look back, ekyamazima ndowooza notes zetwandika mu pal zaali nnungi naye zaali zijja tusumbwa mu motoka eyo. Kuba kati inze ne JB we are still trying to get out of the Runex mentality. Yagiyita Runex mentality. Kubanga the way you drive the Runex is completely different from the way you drive the Etios. But there's another two-wheel drive. So twakyusamu a bit of how we're writing the notes, our approach to grading our notes. Atera kyatuyambye nnyo kubanga kati our focus was to keep the car on the road. Keep the car on the road. Nja kugamba nti era nakyogera ne mu service emyaka 5 plus gye navugira Runex saagimalayo.
Yeah. Eugenia 2ZZ.
Saagimalayo ne ngamba nti kaguddeyo. But we did it with the Etios. Era I wish we can get those some of those times, especially on day one. You stretch Mukoko Road. Yes.
The one which had the farm.
Yes, that one.
One kilometer, then another 1.2.
So Etios twagimalayo kuba kati yagia 5 akatwenjivugira mu 5 ngandi mukasanvu 5
Revs
kasanvu 5 yo najimala ya I'm very sure naye
yalite wale moka ina indwadde ndozo ziri inherent yaitezunga.
That is why I'm telling you nti Moranex chanema wa Moranex batukanga mu 140 ngowulira yekutwala
etambula.
Yes ne kati eno noza tuyinza okuba twayingidde nga 170 kuba being a dog tegenda nnyo beyond mu top speeds naye ng'ogiwulira nti eri wamu nga gwe yeetolerako neŋŋamba okusinga okulu red lightinga revs kanjireke mu 7:5 tukwatirira mu kaawo naye nga gye byandi bulungi yaŋŋamba power. So for us as a team I think that we still have a lot of work to do. We still need a lot of time with the car. Emotoka inakufuka munnaffe
muganda wa mukwano gwa
Uganda fe dala yes yeah.
Okay, producer so tuwa ku stage times nga Dr. Wagame very interesting okula Dr. Times yakola mu stage ya soka which was Aaron said Segam 14. Yali ya 19 kilometers which was the characteristics of that stage was it was an open stage. Driver singa ndoza foot onto the pedal a single committing mwalimu zibrow ezali zitisa because of the nature of the stage nti okay this msiba cause safety they did it really tried because of the nature of the stages but you would come into open roads zezo zogamba nti kati to join the main road kati waliwo no turning left. The first I think that turn road end no turning left then the road opens. I think that's why you do that huge distance.
That was actually 7 kilometers to the
after in that turn.
Yeah, and it was all flat
out. So whoever commits the car has the highest commitment levels does. Then there was this talk about the gearbox join a motor car. You have a 6-speed, a 5-speed bobo in a standard. Then if you have a dog box, of course 5-speed. Then you have if you have a sequential gearbox, 6-speed, 5-speed. Then if you have dog box 5-speed, you have a shorter a short ratio, longer ratio. Those have a demo. It was a mixture. So whatever you had in that car, whatever car you had over, you have a day to take car.
Ekinsanyusa tutandise okufuna the actually olaba tutandika n'okudetermininga nti abadde sequential 5 speed tasobola kuba wa 6 speed mu kintu kino oba kuba wa 6 speed mugundi oba standard gearbox straight ezo ajja kulwana nnyo mukuba tutandise okutandika ebintu ebyo baba twatandika ku mipiira abasajja abana batu drive ngotuuka buli omu avuga 205 omwana avuga 8 leero basanga bonanga bayimide ku dimaka bedda nga mpya
dana dimaka aina mukaze stino
danlo gazimide zo na balance bulungi nombuza nomuzo okinavuga ne batukane bya pressure nja kuvuga 20 gundi emabega
30
wakati lo details zitandise okujja that competition
era buli omula watu okutisi ngajeyo ka
pressure gauge na kendeza kumuka tulinga obisanga wa muraliza
we go in for a short commercial break to come out. We get into the stage times. This will be our last segment of today's program. For the stage times and of the stages I've given Msangu cruise in the respective stages. Come out. All right, we'll be back from that short commercial break into our last segment of today's show, which happens to be the 22nd of June 2026. Nairo Nsamba, Necrazy Doc, Dr. GODFREY NSEREKO, co-driven by John Bosco.
Mosi.
Si, Musita Chabuza, Kamukolopede.
Chabuza,
takwata masimu, no mweliza ka message. Obanga kaliko you've received
nayo olaba nengeri gyatambula
yakyuka agoma nogoma kati nabwo ojasigalira yo edduwe okoze bintu bonna n'obulo ssebo yagamba nze yaŋŋambye mbu for him to rub shoulders with me, I must have the same material. Just do our good dakataka. Erokuza kusheno. We also have similar statement. Okay, into the stage times. Producer so to stage times zezo is there were 7 stages. Every stage was driven. At stage yali cancelled. Try on judging at Twitter quite but. Into the stage time, Dr. Agena tuweza two-wheel drive as a somere nyini jebamu kubagitubulire yakula second best time agitubulire yakula third best time agitubulire ne watali mu podium zona zitubulire then otuweza NRC kale producer displaying the 19.3 kilometers second 14 the stage now wagambe it was okay there's some bit of start here a bit tight
technical.
Yeah,
it was technical. Gaita mukalitunsa
trenches awali very blind trenches kagamba nga si byangu
wali sigana kwera point mwade the first long right walochi it was the right 3 ndoza
into ditch
over ditch abajira byeka oza ne marker zishali wayingideko kubiswa
yayingidemu kubiswa
not yabaddemu into one hill nasomyeyo okay
so stage eyo yali 80 Segam 14 consult 1 yali bwabugwanvu wa kilomita 19 n'obutundu busatu era okumalizanga omwami Duncan Mubiru ne Hamza Lwanga bidugu bawangu deste omutuba wa chikankani tumwise
wali wanyinga ali mutuba wa sasa
nga wangu de stage ngakoze dakika 11 seconds 35 yaddirwa closely omwami Hassan Alui nga aline Musa Nsubuga nga bakoze dakika 11 seconds 5 olwo munana y'abantu nejja mu kyokusatu ng'ekoze dakika 12 seconds 9 naddirirwa omwami Moses Lumala ng'akoze 12 seconds 31 olwo Musa Segabwe n'akola 12 31 ne microseconds ezibaawula ababiri
time difference wakati wa Duncan ne Alwi zali seconds
18
time difference wakati wa Duncan ne Kansime zali 34 seconds. So nga time difference wakati wa Alwi ne Kansime zali 15 seconds. Doctor, two-wheel drive?
So two-wheel drive, Segam Consult 1.
Byatabuka.
Eyo sebe yo twajiwuta. Ate section yo twafuna ebizibu. Notisa pezaga nezegatta ziti mu kitabo so twajivugia drive on site ndo almost 40% of the stage naye twasobola okuvaayo crew of Dr. Godfrey NSEREKO ne John Bosco Musisi 14 minutes ne seconds 12 eyaddiira mu eyo section yali Odion niwagaba Odion tumwebaze ne Hussein Mukuye bakola 14 minutes 53 seconds owokusatu n'aba Julius Semambo Mukalo ng'ali ne Diana Nagawa mu sprint eyo bakola 14 minutes ne 59 seconds era abo top 3 mweyo section be basobola okukola 14 minutes
bokka
bolaba time difference wakati wa Dr. NSEREKO ne Odion zali seconds 41 ate wakati wa Odion ne Mukalo zali seconds 6
kiweza kuba Mukalo seconds 47
yes
okay on stage 2 stage yemu ngatugize
stage yemu atugikoze omulundi ogwokubiri mwami Hassan Alwi Duncan Mubiru yakendezako seconds 15 nakola dakika 14 seconds 2 yaddirwa closely era mwami Hassan Alwi dakika 14 seconds 33 olwo munana y'abantu neddamu kyokusatu kunonge esaliddeko ddala bulungi nnyo yakola dakika 14 seconds 45
ya Dr. CS2
so CS2 mpoza abantu kyebalina okumanya nti section yali yemu naye nga eddiddwamu yes so wetwagiddamu crew ya Dr. Godfrey ne tusalira ddala ne tuyingira 13 minutes 39 seconds ku luno ekyokubiri Mansour Lubega champion 2025 yes ne Kenneth Kavuma ku luno ne bajja mu kyokubiri ne 14 minutes 11 seconds ate mukalo Julius Semmambo ne Dan Nagabo ne benywereza ddala mu kyokusatu with 14:22 nengera bw'otunuulira buli omu yagenda asala ku budde yakola mu first loop.
Okay, twava tugenda mu service after service yali awo opposite that road going to Nabugabo tujja mu super special stage. Aaron, super special stage
super special stage yali twagigatana section 3 yawanguwa omwami Arsenal ng'akoze dakiika 3 seconds 49 yaddirirwa Duncan Mubiru by that time Robert Sebuguzi yaddirira ng'akoze dakiika 3 seconds 5 olwo Jonas Matayo Kansime ne Bukenya gira wano mwami Robert Sebuguzi alabikako mu top 3
for the first time
running Jonas Kansime ne Bukenya nga bakola dakiika 3 seconds 5
so difference wakati wa Ali na Sebuguzi ali seconds
2
wakati wa Sebuguzi ne Kansime yali second
wakati wa Sebuguzi ne Halu yali emu ate wakati wa Sebuguzi manya wa Halu ne Jonas yali 2 so awamu total 3 seconds ezawula abantu basatu mwemu
ne atanduza ayite malayo bulungi
manya omuzannyo gwaffe gubeera interesting omuntu omugamba the value of a second
n'agamba
second
that's when we had almost made a decision not to come into the super special stage because of the gearbox
muganya okujja
to get a penalty then you do okanike but penalty next time
so mu two-wheel drive kasaawa ako kalibwa champion 2025 Mansour Lubega ne Kenneth Kavuma with 4 minutes 16 seconds then crew yaffe Dr. NSEREKO ne JB Musisi ne tukwata ekyokubiri with 4 minutes 20 seconds ate era
yabakuba 4 seconds
yatukuba 4 seconds Julius Semmambo mukalo ne Dana Nagawa bo ne benywereza mu kyokusatu
bali mirawo
4 minutes 24 seconds.
Okay, so end of leg of course smoke as a service was the service that which it's always opposite the kweli ku Sand Beach then netujja ne tukola that transport okuvaawo okudda ku golf lane for the overnight park family. Results that full a bit late. We don't know why, but that full a bit late. They start order date to fulma a bit in the way hours of the night, but okumaiza day one nga alwi akulemedde rally nga after day one nga is police are sort of result says after CS3 alwi of course initially Duncan yali wa good Duncan then can't see me, but because Duncan yali mu service nafuna penalty 1 minute and 50 seconds. So nechidira anti Alwi was leading the rally by 29 seconds. You can see me. Sebuguzi was in third in that order. Dr. Nozanawe, you guys were leading after day one as well.
Yes, we are leading. Twafuna mao 30-second penalty because of the delay ku transport okuva mu service okuyingira park farm before the Kasawe,
okay.
So twatuuka 3 minutes late.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Nere kubonoza.
Ekyatuyamba nti already tried to stretch in the lead.
So if was who competed, organizer gezaako kwawula transport. But still, wali osanga the road end. Okoma on the main road ekwale Sand Beach. So the fans, the dust and Jadi Kuchasan was to avoid that penalty was the on-board camera. Okay, then we travel after day one, Mokazasola go friend, day two, it will look at 52.98 kilometers. Ogende SEMBABULE for the remote service or Dr. Karivu, where you had an hour to drive. But for us, order baji kolanti, twafulumiramu order yafe, kusinziramu how the rally was, the position was cut. Duncan yafuluma. tumuleka wao ku girlfriend ina China issues amzanga mbaina issue ne steering yabwe of course oli ina issue atene diff in mukasawe mukapipira mukasawe then but finally bamani bajja into service the remote, then we're going to call it the 33-kilometer stage, which was called 33-kilometer stage was
Roma Motors.
Yeah, 33.31 kilometers. NRC.
Roma Motors result zitafuluma after the final ones, but Stalazenti yawangulwa mwami Musasegabwe ne Matthias Chiaga. Barabira koko mutopo awo for the first time knows after this abakolera dakika 16 ne seconds 2 ne baddirwa Hassan Alwi ne Musa Subuga dakika 16 ne seconds 32 olwo Jonas Matayo Kansime najja mu kyokusatu ngakoze 16 ne seconds 39.
Yeah, in a stage there was Duncan had an issue. I think even Sebuguza as well. Bagamanti basanga Dr. Mustafa. They were delayed. Initially Duncan was over
21.
Bwemubulaba ali yamukweda shika 5 seconds musample in that stage. But finally after review of the tracking and the video evidence, bamuwadde 18:09. So bamujekedda shika 3 of finish idea time yali akoze as a result of that obstruction from Mustafa. Dr. Mu two-wheel drive.
So mu two-wheel drive, Mansur Rubega.
Yakera.
Yeah, yatukerera mwao with 19 minutes 44 seconds. Then Career Doctor NSEREKO nejebi musisi naffe tukola 19 minutes 49 seconds.
Yabakuba 5.
Then Julius Sembabule Mukalo ne Diana Nagawa ne balemerewo mu kyokusatu kyabwe with 20 minutes 46 seconds.
Maintenance.
So twava mu 33-kilometer stage tujja mu service ewa Dr. Kalivade service ya day 2 netugenda okukola Chairman Toyota stage ya day emu naye nga ekyusa amanya Chairman Toyota nga tugikola as nga CS 5 I think. Then we have a power stage nga CS7 nefuka Godfrey aine. Aaron NRC Chairman
NRC stage ya wangu wa Duncan Mubiru ngakoze dakika 6 ne seconds 5 yaddirirwa Oscar Ntambi ngakoze 6 ne seconds 5 olwo Musa Segabwe ne Matthias Chiaga ne bakola 7:25 bali abokusatu.
Dr. Two drive.
So mu section yeyo ya Chairman Toyota Dr. NSEREKO ne JB Musisi bakomawo waggulu with 8 minutes 13. Ngomusajja atandise batoolatolako. Mansur Rubega ne Kenneth Kavuma ne babeera mu kyokubiri with 8 minutes 28 seconds. Then Julius Mukalo Sembabule ne Diana Nagawa bo baali bakyekutte 8 minutes 38 seconds mu third.
Kyokusatu bakyekwatira ddala yabakikwata Vagrant.
Yeah, after this stage there was a Lydia Fekwalwi. We knew it was game over. It was ekizibu nnyo gamba nti ogenda munonya, but this stage eyo gitugenda mu ya 20 kilometers ate Sebuguzi gyaviiriddemu ye twamusanze mu stage nga bavudde in fact twalaine mugambwa for him I think he was signaling they are okay. Then tubaita kusadala Sebuguzi mu 20 kilometer stage stage ya times CS6
CS6 yawangulwa Hassan Alwi ne Musa Nsubuga nga bakoze 11:48 ne baddirirwa omwami Duncan Mubiru ne Bidugu nga bakoze 11:57 olwo crew ya Moses Rumala ne Cedric Buzabo nga bakoze babadde bakusatu nga bakoze 12:14.
Nenga Alwi yakuba Duncan seconds mwenda yabadde stage win ya Alwi eyokubiri because yawangula CS3 which kali akasawe then in stage win ndaje yafunye. Very surprised how Alwi took this stage to win it because then was yabadde ina ku maintaininga, but he went ahead and beat Duncan by 9 seconds. Dr. Two-wheel drive.
So mu two-wheel drive Dr. NSEREKO JB Musisi
yayongera okunyiga
ne beeyongera okwenywerezayo waggulu bawangula stage eno with 13 minutes 47 seconds. Then Mansur Lubega najja mu kyokubiri awo ne Kenneth Kavuma with 14 minutes 23 seconds. Then Julius Semambo Mukalo ne Dana Nagawa mu kyokusatu with 14 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah, Utavudao, there was a service. That's it by Tuvame SMKT, 20.4 kilometers. There was a service of 30 minutes. No, there was a regroup, then a service. Everyone was a chinacho. Now because they take a ligamba to so come service, then regroup, then the power stage. This time it was the other way around. It was the service, no, it was the regroup, then service, then the power stage. However, Chawakoze, the Bafumiza the start order for the power stage. It does start order power stage. You have the running of the rally, your positioning on the road of the rally. Because Ali was the last on the road. You have to go back to go was in third, Malanga go back Kataza in that order. Aaron stage power stage, which had 10 points by the way to fight for.
Power stage eno yawangudwa omwami Duncan Mubirune Hamza Lwanga Bidugu nga bakoze dakika mukaga ne seconds 36 bakissa akantu gwe. Ne baddirirwa closely crew ya Hassan Aluine Musa Nsubuga nga bakoze dakika 7 ne seconds 10 olwo crew ya Jonas Matayo Kansime ne Kenneth Kesh Bukenya bakoze dakika 7 ne seconds 14 babadde abokusatu. Awo notable bibakubye closely mwabadde mu Musa Segawe ne Matthias Sega 7:16 2 seconds off Jonas babadde mutokuna
Musa Segawe, sorry. Yeah, then Dabane Pass Jao bakoze 7:24 as well. Matthias yakoze 7 ne Segawe bakoze 7:16. Looks like power stage. So power stage passes the damage at the points 10 ali natwala muna mwenda Kansime natwala munana Matthias na Segawe natwala musanvu Oscar natwala mukaga in that order. Dr. Two-wheel drive.
So mu two-wheel drive twafunye surprise wano winner. Kubanga yabadde tanalabika
ko wantu wonna.
So Samuel Watendwa ne Ediga Isabirwe bawangudde power stage 8 minutes 3 seconds mu two-wheel. Ne kuddiwaako Dr. NSEREKO ne JB Musisi 8 minutes 4 seconds. Then mu kyokusatu n'aba Mansur Lubega with the 8 minutes and 11 seconds.
Okay, so that was
the close 83 84.
So in total there were 7 stages. Ezavugidwa NRC ali yawangudde stages 2. Of the 7 he won 2 stages. Duncan Mubiru nawangula mu stages 4. Then Musa Segawe nawangula mu stage yakoze 16:02 mu stage ya 33 yabadde Roma Motors. Two-wheel drive
two-wheel drive Dr. NSEREKO ne JB Musisi ku stages 7 bawangulako 4.
Sikate mukole clean sweep.
Then Mansur Lubega ne Kenneth Kavuma ne bawangulako stages 2. Yasembayo ku day 1 ne yakeera ku day 2. Then power stage ne wangula Watendwa
Samuel.
Okay, producer, so to final results is our rally how event yaso so kujo zifisamu konga producer was to
rally no yawangudwa finally yawangudwa Hassan Alui ngaine Musa Nsubuga abakoze sawa namba dakika 10 seconds 22 baddiridwa Jonas Matayo Kansime ngaine Donald Bukenya ngabakoze dakika sawa namba dakika 11 ne seconds na musatu, the difference of 1 hour 1 minute and 20 seconds. Baddiridwa mu kyokusatu Duncan Mubiru ng'aline Hamza Lwanga nga bakoze sawa namba dakika 12 seconds 4. Mu kyokuna mwabaddemu Musa Segawe ne Matthias Jiega nga bakoze dakika namba seconds 13 ne seconds ne microseconds 4 ne seconds 9. Mu kyokutaano Haruna Kataza ne David Mwesigwa nga bakoze sawa namba dakika 14 ne seconds 8. Kyomukaaga mwabaddemu Moses Lumbala ne Cedric Buzabo nga bakoze sawa namba dakika 15 ne seconds 26. Kyomusanvu mwabaddemu Oscar Ntambi ne Pius Luja bakoze sawa namba dakika 16 ne seconds 33. Kyomunaana mwabaddemu Aine Sodo Kaguta ne Athman Muhammad nga bakoze sawa namba dakika 17 ne seconds 36 mukyomwenda mwabaddemu Walter Kivande ne Duncan Katumba bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 18 ne seconds 17 mukyekumi Dr. Godfrey NSEREKO ne John Bosco Musi it yours essaawa namba dakiika 22 seconds 36 mukyekumi n'emu mwabaddemu Mansur Lubega ne Kenneth Kavuma nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 24 ne seconds 27 mukyekumi n'ebiri mwabaddemu Julius Mukalo Semambo ne Diana Nagawa nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 26 ne seconds 3 mukyekumi n'ebisatu mwabaddemu Nwagaba Odion Tumwebaze ne Hussein Mukuye nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 28 ne seconds 44 mukyekumi n'abana mwabaddemu John Barrows Lumu ne Ivan Serunguma nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 31 ne seconds 21 mukyekumi n'ebitaano mwabaddemu Ambrose Byona ne Susan Nantale nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 34 ne seconds 3 mukyekumi n'omukaaga mwabaddemu Hamed Senyonjo ne Finehas Mugufeni nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 36 ne seconds 25 mukyekumi n'omusanvu mwabaddemu Isaac Sozi nga afunuka ne Jeff Rukenge nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 5 ne seconds 13 mukyekumi n'omunaana mwabaddemu Samuel Watendwa ne Edgar Isabirye nga bakoze essaawa namba dakiika 5 ne seconds 37 mukyekumi n'omwenda mwabaddemu Mustafa Mukasa ne Godfrey Seroga essaawa 2 ne dakiika 1 ne seconds 5 then mukyabiri mwabaddemu Wallet Officer Ismail Rule ne Dorin Nabira nga bakoze essaawa 2 ne dakiika 18 ne seconds 45
ya bali kufa TV producer atwadde ku final classification division 2 yawangu Dr. Kivande Duncan Katumba Dr. NSEREKO na bali bagenzere bikopo mukaaga yes ne John Bosco Musibade bakubiri
babadde nabinje
bawaga Odion yamali complete the podium ne Hussein Mukuye producer sotu wakuliza otsendalao ya division 1 Asana Alwi Musa Subuga baji wangu de class eyo division eyo then Kasime ne Kenya wade bakubiri mu class eyo then Oscar Ntambi ne pass je ba complete the podium then of course Isaac Sozi CRC then Bahizi ne Sean Bahizi wangu CRC Club Manual Championship Sharif Muyanja Edward Chiyinji good performance from them
very good performance
Sunday Bernard Mubiru ne Hassan Katerega bade bakusatu doina Simwe ne bamaliza mucho kuna kale JB doctor results, final results are 2-wheel drive.
So final results are 2-wheel drive. Dr. Godfrey NSEREKO ne John Bosco Musi betise 2-wheel drive 1 hour 22 minutes 36 seconds. Mukyokubiri Mansur Lubega ne Kenneth Kavuma 1 hour 24 minutes 27 seconds. Mukyokusatu Julius Semambo ne Diana Nagawa Julia Semambo Mukalo 1 hour 26 minutes 30 seconds. Mukyokuna twabaddeyo ne Niwagaba Odion Tumwebaze ne Hussein Mukuye 1 hour 28 44 seconds. Haji Ahmed Senyonjo najja mu kyokutaano mu 2-wheel drive ne Finance Mungufeni ne bakola 1 hour 36 minutes 25 seconds. Ate last finish ya mu 2-wheel drive yabadde Samuel Watendwa ne Edgar Isabirye mu kyomukaaga with 1 hour 56 minutes 37 seconds.
Okay, so that's it really. So dokubanga tamba doctor yakubye Mansus dachi kemne seconds atano mwemu ne microseconds. Satukale our time is fast spent producer Gamanti tusibule doctor ngatuva that car is eligible to drive the RC, it's eligible to drive the WRC, of course, if Kenya gets back. What are your future plans in MOTORSPORT?
So our plans are for the next half a decade to competing on the ARC. It's eligible for ARC 4 for now.
Nemopal mwatani chikopo chaliwo
mwagana chitwala chikopo twagana buganyi chitwala nenga bali bakitegekede. Yes, so our plans this year is sigaddeyo ndoza rally bili eza ARC to planning of participating in Rwanda and I think is it Tanzania? Yes, and Tanzania.
Okay, doctor, your fans say bye to them.
Rally team FONG, FONG is fans of NSEREKO GODFREY. Mwenna mwebale kutuwagira, mwebale kutubeererawo, mwebale byonna bimukolera team. To the entire motorsport fraternity, thank you so much for supporting the sport, and also thank you for learning to keep by the rules, by the guidelines. Kubanga safety really comes first.
Okay, don't have any office card to get tackle. Really enjoyed that. So, your parting shot, moment you just talk where I'm rallying. One moment.
Moment ya rally sakwera bila.
Toina?
Moment nyinza ndo zaje keeping up nganzi jukira ye moment yabadde mu stage ey'okubiri Musasegabwe. Approach ya crew yamvugidde motoka bulungi weekend eno. The approach into that corner yabadde right 4 or right 3. Nga tumaze tuva mu stage eno yabadde quick nene yawo amujoyininga kali akabadde katwista akasemero loke mujje mu FF. Approach yabadde nungi nnyo nandoza comment zazendi musajja abika ina ja training ile motoka ennaku zino jagivugira wakayi ennaku zino javuga bilala nnyo. So yabadde one of the moments of my week. Parting shots zangu gamanti tugezeko followinga safety plans nga tubaze kugwereddwa spectators siboka nebo officials waliwo official nako zimu tusiwuka empisa kyogera olwokuba tubadde for officials nebagana ogenda awantu naye olwokuba oli official bakino nowalaze paka sometimes zibaamu ebizibu ebitugira later mu rally. So tugezeko ku expectinga safety dose yanga bwe bagikoze anga safety dose erimu ebintu bingi, safety planning, safety bingi bina convoy byonna tukola ki tuba be respecting okulaba nga rally etambula bulungi.
Kale, mwere nnyo kubanga mutulabye olunaku olwaleero. We'll get back next week with all the latest in the world of motorsport. Weekend, and of course, waliyo the WRC Rally Acropolis. Let's follow it up, and we'll definitely get back on Monday to reviewing. But of course, Toyota very dominant since the Nenga tujja komawa next week. Hopefully those are the DVP yabafulumiza the official championship standings. Twalikuwa netukola no official and we got a lot of stick about it. So twagakola official Nenga chemanyi Alwi aina 177 points after 3 rounds. We wish you a good night and God bless.